Welcome back to Robbing Minds. Now for our entertainment segment, we're joined by actor, producer, who needs no introduction, Seun Ajayi. You've seen him grace your screens in movies, TV series, and want to catch up with you. Seun, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So tell me, you've had the opportunity of playing different roles. I'm even looking at you with the woven hair. What has been happening with you, movie-wise, producing too as well? Just fill us up.
Oh, yeah. So, TV and film has been the thing. I haven't been in a theater production in a while, so I'm looking forward to doing one at the end of this year. Also, I have some work coming out. Currently, I also have a film showing in currently streaming on a major streamer titled Lishabi.
And Lishabi, you looked so unrecognizable. I had to look at the poster and say, "Is that you?"
Yeah.
And that just shows like your versatility as an actor. How have some of these roles stretched you? Not just physically that you become unrecognizable, but also in terms of your craft as an actor.
The craft of acting for me is, becoming somebody else. So with every experience, with every character that I create, I try and get the person to have something different about them. If it's a walk, some tick about the person, somehow that they talk, something that's different all the time. So, for each one, you don't really know what it is until for me, I have to find it. I have to find it outside of the script, outside of, how the person looks and all. I think it's an adventure to go into someone's life every time. So it just gets me excited. And sometimes you don't even know how you've done it, but they come out different.
Are there characters that you lean more to, maybe comic characters or characters that draw on your lover boy side, or characters that are intense where you have to go deep within? What's your favorite kind of character to play?
I think I'm more of like an intense, intense character type person. I really like to explore this whole human experience, and try as much as possible to project real people. You get what I'm saying? To project real people that, people can see in their everyday life, not just like the whole fantasy of, it's really bright and sparkly. Do you get what I mean? So, I really want to make films that matter, characters that become iconic at the end of the day. Play a few real people, do some biopics, stuff like that. Yeah.
And that leads me to my next question, which focuses on your role as a producer. In terms of the kind of stories that you want to see come out of Nollywood, are you looking to see perhaps, like you said, more biopics, or movies told in the local language, movies that maybe portray historical figures or tell the realities of everyday people, maybe not even to maybe pop culture? As a producer, what should we be expecting from Nollywood?
I definitely know that one of the things that I would love to do, I would love to be able to do, to produce and, star in, is, things that elevate the palette of what the world is used to from Africa. Do you get what I'm saying? I remember seeing the Silverton Siege. It's a South African film about, it was apartheid, but it was about rebels taking charge of their own freedom in that time. And, as a people, as Nigerians, we have such rich history, all the way back to, the pre-colonial times, the colonial times, and even the 60s, the 70s. There's such richness, that we can explore. Like if we just explore the drama of the military in Nigeria, for instance, and do it on that elevated level. Think about the production value of things like Independence Day or A Few Good Men.
I definitely can see that.
Yes.
And I know such productions require huge budgets, but even within I'll say fairly big budgets, we're able to create content that resonates with everyday people. So let's use Smart Money Woman season 2, for example. Now, we talk about informing people about financial literacy. Now,
Yes.
if you ask people to sign up for a financial literacy class, the chances are they'll say no. But if you say, oh, come and watch this series where you present everyday life scenarios, before you know it, you're being entertained, you're being informed, but you're also being educated. So tell us about your experience working on this series.
I mean, my first introduction to the material was the book. I bought the book. I saw it was Smart Money Woman, and you know, I had been following the author, but I liked what she was talking about. And then I read the book because I didn't think that it was information only meant for women. You know, so I read the book, I really loved it, and I met her at an event, and I said to her, if you ever make a series, because that's what I feel I read. If you ever make a series, I'd like to be in it. And flash forward, one of my favorite characters is the one that I got to play. Yeah. Working on the series has been amazing. Of course, there's been backlash because the character is one that you love to hate. Soji is a character that you love to hate.
And why is that for those who are not familiar with Smart Money Woman?
Okay, so Soji is he's a hell of a husband. He's a man who lives off of his wife, and basically he bullies her beyond the point of like her remembering who she really is, you know. And I think that there are a lot of women who go through this. Of course, there are a lot of spouses on both sides who go through things like this. I think, you know, for what Soji did to her, this was financial abuse, and there's no other way to put it. And there are a lot of people, it's so relatable because there are a lot of people who are going through stuff like that.
And it's your hope that when they watch it, they know how to act.
Yes, exactly. They know how to defend themselves. People who are about to get into such situations know how to defend themselves and get out. And then, of course, people who are going through it will be able to, you know, see themselves and map out a way to get out.
So for those who are not familiar with Smart Money Woman, what should they expect from season 1 and what should they expect from season 2? So some people just see it and be like, well, I don't even know what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, sell it to them.
Okay. So I think that the Smart Money Woman is an instructional manual on just how to get out of the hole that is, you know, getting into a lot of debt, living a lifestyle that's, you know, above your means. It just helps you, you know, it relays a very relatable story that you can follow these characters on their journey to freedom. Especially, I mean, the lead character, her name is Zuri. You follow her through to her the place where she goes from, you know, distress to, you know, financial stability, and then on the road to financial freedom. For season 1, she gets to a place of stability. And then for season 2, it's really about building together. It's more like the Smart Money tribe. It's like, you know, the circle that you have, you build wealth with together.
And you know what's instructive is that you're a man on the cast and you're speaking like this. So it shows that even though the title is Smart Money Woman, it's applicable to both men and to women.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a scene from season 1 where, you know, the lead character Zuri is supposed to go out on a date, and then have her close friends go overboard with making her go shopping and go on a spending spree just to dress up for that date. And of course, she has buyer's remorse. You know, one of the other friends who's on the other side of that financial be safe, you know, comes and lets her have it, saying, you know what, you're being reckless once again. So all these things they're very relatable. They're things that you recognize in your own life, that, you know, sometimes your spending habits are affected by association.
Yeah. And like you said, where you're trying to impress people in the days of Instagram,
Exactly.
of posting, fake it till you make it, and nobody is addressing these things. But to see it play out in a series where you can relate and you can see where the end is when you make these wrong decisions. Now, to you, beyond this project, what are other things we can expect from you, production-wise as well as an actor?
Okay. I mean, one of the things that gave me a lot of joy this year was that I went fully into the foray of doing a lot of teaching. Yes, I've been teaching people to act, really, act for screen. I recently, over the summer, I did a teen actors boot camp. It was amazing. I want to be able to actually build capacity, for people within the industry. I've floated this platform called Dare Rise an Actor, which what we do is we empower actors financially, technically, and creatively by sharing knowledge. So that's one thing, and then I'm producing a series for next year.
Oh, well, we wish you all the best with that. That's all we can take. Thank you so much, Seun Ajayi, for being our guest, and all the best with your production.
Thank you so much.